And we're just waiting for the live stream to begin. And hello, ladies and gentlemen, I am the Grand Cat, and today we're going to be finishing off the PCC. We're going to be giving a free giveaway of 5 free gifted subs to the Grand Cat YouTube channel. Well, we paid subscription services. We just need to get rid of these draft picks first of all. DJ says, hello mate, welcome DJ, welcome to the live stream. We just have 50 draft picks to get rid of first of all, and then we will jump right back into doing PCC, and we will see what kind of The Rock we're going to try and get. We did choose The Rock, and The Rock has, I think, 6 million to the 1 million that Stone Cold has. I think if this had been done back in the day of the late 90s, early 2000s, then we would have seen it be a little bit closer, and then Stone Cold probably winning. DJ says, I was waiting so long for the live stream. Nah, well, worry not. There is no fear to be had here, because the Grand Cat is live streaming as we speak. It is right now. It is live and it is happening. And maybe once we finish, we'll maybe take a look at some of these tombstone tokens. Maybe see if we can't get a little bit closer to getting a big old Undertaker. The True Hulkster says, link is shared. Thank you, True Hulkster. Now the entire Grand Cat Grand Fleet can be aware that I am live streaming. And we just finished off that little challenge there for dusting cards. That's the second time we've done it. It's going to give us another 5 tombstone tokens. There we go. We've got one more left to do. The Grand Cat's allergies have been acting up a little bit lately, so I'm a little bit of a sniffling. Daniel says, any tips for the higher round, as I've got all lower tier collections maxed out? For the higher round? The higher round of PCC? Well, let me show you. We've got 19 minutes left. We're currently at rank 2,206, and you can see that I am just having zero problems whatsoever with PCC. In fact, actually, the majority of this doesn't even require looking at the screen. I can just read comments while I'm doing this. I waited until the last half hour to begin, and well, we're 20 minutes left because it was difficult to find a good picture of The Rock that I needed for the thumbnail, so that is a little bit crazy. Once again, Grand Cat allergies are getting to big old Grand Cat, so my nose is a little bit stuffy. This is preventing me from thinking clearly. Very annoying. Unfortunately, don't need that SummerSlam 24 look gallows. It is not required. And with 18.5 minutes left, The Rock is now at 7.5 million to Stone Cold's 1.5 million. And I believe that the way that PCC works is that everyone, regardless of whether you choose Stone Cold or whether you choose The Rock, will get the Rock card. That is the way that they do PCC now. So if you manage to make the top 10,000, you will get a Rock of that number. And if you chose The Rock initially, then you get the additional bonus of, I think it's 1,000 free super coins. Yeah, I see that the Grand Cat Grand Fleet are beginning to file in. We've now got 16 of the Grand Cat Grand Fleet members watching, which is very, very cool of you all to show up. And once it does finish, we will be doing the free giveaway. And then we will play a little bit of the Ministry of Darkness event. Now, I don't think we're going to get Undertaker today, but we will certainly be a little bit closer towards it. Oh, it's now up to 28 members of the Grand Cat Grand Fleet that have jumped in. It's a huge jump, almost doubled. Wow. You guys are all here for the People's Champion, the final boss himself. The True Hog says, yeah, I think it's 1,000 super coins. It's called the Champion's Bonus, I believe. Ah, interesting. I didn't know that it has a name. DJ says, the Undertaker mode is hard, the zombies are hard. Well, we will see how we will get along with it. I already did a live stream of completing level 1, where we got the Pall Bearer. I've been told that you can complete the entire mode twice to get yourself 2 Legendary Edition Undertakers, or Limited Edition, or Legacy Edition. I believe that the official name is Limited Edition, but I have heard it go by many other names. They are the LE cards. We're now up to 36 of members of the Grand Cat Grand Fleet, all watching right here. Wow. Big huge shout out and hello to all the Grand Cat Grand Fleet members. Anyone that hasn't clicked that subscribe button yet, now would be an excellent time to do so. It would help grow the Grand Cat channel. Remember that once we reach 10,000 subscribers, we will start doing a giveaway for a battle pass. So it's well worth you trying to get up to that number. There, of course, is the limited edition Trish Stratus that you just saw there, that we got from completing campaign mode. And we're still using the D&D cards because, well, they're still among the best of the cards that are currently in the game. We're down to 15 minutes left. We're getting ever so closer. DJ says, I'm not getting stone cold because I have to sleep at night and wake up early. Well, what he actually said is, I have to sleep at night, wake, and wake up early. That is the problem with having to wake up early in the morning. It does mean that you do have to go to sleep earlier, or you have to forfeit sleep, neither of which are good options. Oh, DG says, I'm a kid? Nah. I was not a kid. I was a kitten. That was a very, very long time ago. Because I'm an ancient, ancient grand beast. I'm a big old grand cat. And I'm approaching a mere 300 years old. Which is quite a lot for a regular cat, but it is an average age of a big old grand cat. Of which there is only one, and this is me. I am him, and he is me. And what am I talking about? Cutting some Ultimate Warrior style promos here. Although it is interesting to see that that some of the younger members of the Grand Cat Grand Fleet are still interested in big old Stone Cold Steve Austin. Stone Cold, of course, was the main character of the Attitude Era. If you watch anywhere between WrestleMania 14 and dare say up to the point where Stone Cold got ran over, he was most certainly the front and centre and main focal point of the show. DG says, I chose Stone Cold because Stone Cold's stats are better. Ah, well, that could be the other reason that someone would choose Stone Cold over The Rock. Though I do suspect that a lot of the 7.5 million there for The Rock are because of The Rock's latest role in WWE as the final boss, as he calls himself, version 10 of The Rock. And we are mere 11 minutes away from finishing off the event. I haven't been putting an awful lot of effort into this PCC. Obviously the Rock that you get, or... well, even if you chose Stone Cold, I think you still get the Rock. But it'll only be good until the end of Season 11. Or the end of Season 10, sorry, until the start of Season 11. That's what I meant to say. Because when Season 11 begins, we will get 3 brand new tiers all at the same time. Possibly even 4. The Man Is Here says, hello, Grand Cat. Hello, The Man Is Here. Welcome. Welcome to the live stream. What I would really like to see is like a final boss image. You know, Rock with his jacket, the sunglasses, and the title over the shoulder. That's the People's Championship that was gifted to him by the wife of Muhammad Ali. Well, that is very interesting. The Man Is Here. I have not really been paying much attention to Soul Chat. I have been playing this, but once I finish my live stream, I'm sure that I will go and check it out once again. And the Grand Cat is very, very thankful for his Grand Cat Grand Fleet, and that I am able to do such honest videos and to not mention fake QR codes or such, or outdated QR codes. I would not like that reputation at all. I always try to give my Grand Cat Grand Fleet followers exactly what it is that I offer at the start of the video. We have about just under 8 minutes left to go. Man Is Here says, whoever's in the live stream right now, like the live stream up. Like the live stream up? Like that live stream up, yes. And that is what the Man Is Here said. I thought I was reading it wrong the first time, and then, well, nope, that is exactly what it says. DJ says the man is here, right? And we have just under 7 minutes left. We're currently ranked 2,201. I've managed to successfully maintain that top 2,000 rank. Done so without spending any credits whatsoever as well. I think at this point, since there's so little time left, I'm going to stop with the selecting draft picks. I'm just going to keep playing, because the draft picks are only serving to waste time. So we've got 6 minutes left. True Hulk says, yes, click like, it's free and it helps Grand Cat in the Al Gore rhythm. Yes, that lousy Al Gore coming up with an algorithm. The more the algorithm likes us, the more likely it is to reach out the Grand Cat Grand Fleet to various other parts of the world and have people from around the world click that subscribe button. And the more people that click that, the more likely you are to get a free battle pass from the big old Grand Cat. Because once we reach that 10,000 subscribers, we will start giving free battle pass giveaways. And there is 5 minutes remaining. Remember, if you want a chance of getting the free gifted rewards from the Grand Cat, you need to make sure that your gifting is open. I've already made a tutorial video on how to do that, largely because I can't remember how to do it myself. So hopefully you already have done that. Because what YouTube will do is it will select 5 random people, 5 random Grand Cat Grand Fleet members, to be given a free paid membership. Now we'll give you access to over 100 exclusive videos, and also give you access to such cool little emojis like so, like those ones. That was just on instinct. I was about to start getting draft picks, and then it was like, wait, what am I doing? There is merely 4 minutes left, 3 minutes and 50 seconds even. So now is not the time for draft picks. This is, of course, our double heroic Trick Williams from the previous event. And there's a Sheebs with the Christmas Grand Cat emojis. If you like these silly little emojis, you can get them yourself free if you're lucky enough to be gifted this. Lucky recipients will be selected by YouTube to get 1 month of access to perks. Oh, Sheebs just did something interesting. Let me see what that is. We have 2.5 minutes remaining. We are now in the top 2,000. Big Scotty, he is also one of the Grand Cat members who managed to gain the gifted membership. Sheep says, I don't know what I did. Unfortunately, on my screen, I've got the Gift 5 now up, so I have that ready to go. So unfortunately, I can't be able to go back and read. Calvin Booker says I didn't get my ideal rank, sadly. Well, the event is not over yet, although there's not much longer to go. The reason that it comes up, the authentication code entry, is because it thinks that you're playing too much, and it questions if you're a computer. So if you see that come up, it is a compliment. It means that you've been playing enough that it thinks that you're not possibly a human. The True Hulkster says something. I will read that in a second. I just realised it is 3 lines of text. Okay, we've got 35 seconds left. DJ says it's 4:59. Now, can that Cody win this before the event finishes? The event has ended, so I'm not sure if that last one counted, but there we go. The event has now finished up. It says the event ends in 1 second, which is a lie. So if we exit out and go back in, there you go. It says the event closes in 5 hours and 59 minutes. And if we wait, we got 990 wins, and my current rank is 2,190. That rank may change while it processes all the other wins and losses from everyone else that happened in the last few minutes there. But our current rank is 2,190, which is pretty good. We managed to get into the top quarter, the top 2,500. And we were largely playing it for free, and, well, entirely playing it for free, sorry. And yep, I'm sure we'll get that rock at some point. Now it is time for Ring Domination, where you'll get a Jade Cargo for doing that. And let's see. It seems that our next Spirit Summoning will be available in 55 minutes. And now it is now time for me to give away the gifted memberships. So let's see who is going to be grabbing these. The winners of these 5 are now going to be Ali, David Welly, Shadow and Friends Gaming, Die Underkind, and Nova. So congratulations to the 5 of you for being gifted a membership by Big Old the Grand Cat himself. That will give you access to over 100 videos. And it will also give you access to emojis and things. Now let's take a quick look and see what it was that Sheebs did earlier. Sheebs did member for 5 months, TCG Decks Champion. Is it Christmas now? Sheebs says, I don't know what I did. Let me see here. Caden Booker says, I was hoping to get 3 stats over 2,000, but there's no way for me to do that. The True Hulkster says you get one free super sticker a month for being subscribed. So you basically just shared you've been a member for 5 months streams. DJ says Grandcat's going as fast as he can. Caden says I got 7,135 as of right now, my highest ranked card on this account. And Al's Cool says I got 2,052. There we go. Okay, we're all caught up on chat. And there we go. So, let's see. Does this still say 2,190? Grandcat's nose is very stuffy. It's very, very annoying. So now, let's take a quick look at our deck. So we've almost finished this one. I've almost finished all of them, in fact. In fact, I think this one's our closest one to being finished. So I think we've got 33 Undertaker tokens. Let's try and see if we can complete level 2 while we're waiting for the rock to show up. Someone says, "Hi bro, it's been a while. I do not know who you are. I've never seen you before." Okay, so this one is 200. So let's just put on our weakest one, which is 658. So that is an up and down arrow, which we don't have. Dwayne says got 7,865. Tom rode to 700 subs. Says I've been in streams before. Actually, that name does sound familiar. Have you reached your 700 subs yet? And there we go. We have got victory, which gives us 5 draft picks. And we've got 16 more zombies finished there. We'll move on to our second stage of level 2. Apologies for not reading the chat. I am largely trying to focus on playing this, but also trying to remove my sniffles, so I'm not sniffling and snorting into the cam, which I don't think would make for a very entertaining stream. Dwayne Games says best PCC reward I got was 8,269. The latest one was 7,000 something. I didn't quite get to rush. Read at the end of that there. Watch the end of that. I almost said. This doesn't seem to be giving us quite the bother that we were having the last time we played it, because our deck has been significantly improved. And we got a reward for beating 150 zombies. It is 2 rarity draft picks. Well, you know what that means, Grand Cat Grand Fleet. That means you'll get the opportunity to try and get those ones. Wayne Games says pumpkins and flaming skulls are holding me back so much. Tom Road says, have you learned how to do giveaways now? We just did a giveaway. There was 5 lucky members of the Grand Cat Grand Fleet that got a year's free subscription. A month. Not a year, good lord. The inability to breathe by having my nose all snuffled up is making the Grand Cat say strange things. It's something that you just have to put up with, unfortunately. So we still have 29 cards left in our deck. Now 25. And we've got 4 zombies left to deal with. And I think that should be enough. I was just seeing if I can speed it up by throwing out more zombies. I wonder if I can do silliness by doing that. Oh, it doesn't let me put one here while there's not a zombie. That's interesting. So we can't just flood the fields with just cards to just immediately take care of zombies. Caden asks, how far along are you in the Undertaker event? This is level 2. And I believe we're in stage 5? I feel like we'll get this stage, or this level completed in this stream. A lot more zombies in this one. Still have 7 more zombies left to go. Dwayne Games says, did you see Samantha Irvin left WWE? I did not. But was she not the one that was going out with or married to Ricochet? And with him being over in AEW, I think that makes a little bit of sense. Okay, we're at 199 zombies defeated. We need to defeat 51 more to get the next reward. We're in stage 5 now. This is 24 zombies we need to take on. The zombies are getting a little bit tougher now. And I'm sure we'll see a big boss zombie like we did at the end of the previous one. Big Boss Zombie being very different from the Big Boss Man, which is also very different from the Big Boss Man. That was the wrong arrow, but I think it's still more than enough. The man here says the cards are so strong. The Trueholic says lots of bigs in the Grand Cat verse. That is very true. We have a number of them. The man here says 855 power on Xavier Woods. I've only got 50 power on him. My goodness. And for this next one, we should be able to complete level 2. There's going to be 23 zombies. So let's give this a shot. This is the final boss of level 2. Now I have to be careful here because this Alexa Bliss only has 300 power. So she might not be able to defeat that one. Oh, she did. Caden Booker says, still annoying that you can't get the legacy cards from this mode though. You can get them. You just had to get them at the time. Now there is a big old zombie that's making its way. It looks like it's got 1,400. So I think we're going to need to do that to finish him off. I was wondering where the rest of the zombies were. They're taking a little while to show up. Maybe it's to give you a chance to take down that boss zombie. We managed to do with 3 zombies, or with 3 cards even. 3 of our own WWE Superstar zombies. So it's 10 zombies remaining, 9 now. Now the question is, will there be 2 boss zombies? Or was that the only one? There should be 5 remaining after these 2 get destroyed. We still have 21 cards left in our deck. And I think we're fine. I think that is us completed level 2. And let's claim our reward. We got the candy corns. We've got a tremendous amount of candy corns here for training up our brand new cards. And we got an Andrade Inferno card as well. That is pretty cool actually. We'll lock that down for just now. And we're merely 4 zombies away from getting our next reward, which is going to be even more candy corns. That was the reward for completing stage 2. Oh, we can actually just open these? Okay, I didn't realise. I thought those would just activate themselves. So we got an Undertaker casket. There is a Inferno Liv Morgan. There's an Inferno AJ Styles. The SummerSlam 24 is Lena Vega. That is going to be the Pro Shinsuke Nakamura. And another Undertaker Inferno casket. I was wondering where everyone was getting the Inferno caskets from. So that's quite cool. So we just need to do a little bit more on the feet. Blue Spectres, Pumpkin Ghosts, and Flaming Skulls. That's quite cool. I've got 41 draft picks. And we've got 2 rarity draft picks. So here we are, Grand Cat, Grand Fleet. You've got 16 numbers to choose from. Go ahead and choose what 2 are we going to pick. Also, is this a new animation for the cards, or have they always looked like that? I don't remember them shining like that in the past. The man is here says, full board. It is indeed. I've gifted you a full entire board to choose from. You have 2 picks to select. If it helps, I believe the last one was here. True Hulk says 15. That's this one down here, so let's go ahead. That was a SummerSlam 24, no, an Enigma. It's not SummerSlam 24. Finn Balor. And the man is here says number 4. That's this one in the top right corner. Oh my goodness, the man is here, you got it. And it is an Inferno Dirty Dominic Mysterio. My goodness, there he is. Congratulations, the man is here. This is very, very cool of you. You managed to do the thing. And we are going to dust this Finn Balor. But the Dirty Dominic Mysterio, I think, can be of help. Now let's go into our draft board and go to Combinable. And there he is. That's now going to be a fortified 2 Dirty Dominic Mysterio. As here says, on a full board. Indeed, you managed to get it on a full board as well. Now, the SummerSlam 24 Shinsuke Nakamura, unfortunately, we don't need to keep it. So we're just going to get the Pro by combining these 2. And there we go, there is the Pro. There's not an awful lot going on with Pro animation, unfortunately. I'm not sure what I was expecting, but I was expecting maybe something a little bit more than that. So he does rise up. But one of the cool things we can do here is, there we go, we've got a Thriller zombie version of Shinsuke Nakamura instead. I think that seems quite cool. And also, we pulled a Maxine Dupree, and Maxine Dupree is going to be the card that you get from completing this week's daily streak. So make sure to go on to the WWE Supercard website and make sure you click on that daily streak every single day, Monday all the way through to Friday. And if you do all 5 days, then you'll get yourself a free Inferno Maxine Dupree to go with that as well. So, unfortunately, I don't need the Shinsuke Nakamura, so I think we can discard him. The Liv Morgan we do want because it's Inferno. The AJ Styles we do want because it's also Inferno. And this Andrade is pretty cool because it is also an Inferno card. But we need to start deciding what it is that we need to keep and what we don't need to keep. So let's take a quick look at our male arrows. So in terms of left arrows, I don't think we need this Tama Tonga, and you can see that he's unlocked. So we're quite happy with the rest of the cards. Once we get the People's Champion, The Rock, he will go in there. He should surpass this LA Knight. LA Knight is Dan Arrow, but we've got an arrow on him that's the equipment on him that's turning him into a left arrow. Let's take a look at our right arrows. So we've got this Fusion Ridge Holland, and I'm not sure he's entirely needed. Because we've got a double heroic Brit Hitman Heart. We've got, of course, our Jey Uso. This LA Knight is, of course, a down arrow, but we're using an arrow on him to make him into a right arrow. And we have our Fortified 3 Inferno Kane. So, unfortunately, we don't need this Solo Scoa. I'm keeping him locked down for just now, because I wanted to keep one of the Bloodline images. Let's take a look at the other ones. Up arrows. So, we're going to make a pro Andre Chase. And we've, of course, got our Triple H, the King of Kings Triple H, the Roman Reigns, and the Bad Blood Roman Reigns. So the one that we don't need here is actually JBL. Even though he's a Fortified 2 JBL, this Pro Andrade, the Fusion, is going to be stronger than that. So we don't actually need to go ahead and keep the JBL. I don't think we need this Tony D'Angelo either. That's why he's also unlocked. If we can get a Pro Andrade, that would be cool. So I'm going to leave him locked down for just now. And then let's take a look at our down arrows for males. You can see we've got our double heroic Trick Williams, the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes, and of course we have our Damian Priest, and on top of that we also have our LA Knights that you saw beforehand. And then we have this Luca over here, this Inferno Fusion Luca. I almost said Royal Rumble 24 there for some reason. And unfortunately, we don't need him either, so he is going to remain unlocked. Let's take a quick look at our females. So we've got a lot of down arrows, surprisingly. A lot of down arrows, in fact, actually. One would argue, too many down arrows. Let's take a look at our up arrows. Oh yes, well, the Bianca Belairs are certainly putting in all the work. Of course, we're going to get this Pro Maxine Dupree. Let's take a look at the other up arrows here. Okay, so the rest of those we do want to keep. Let's take a look at our down arrows, actually. So yeah, we don't need this Asuka. And I think this Alba Fire, we're going to change her to another arrow. I'm not sure which arrow yet. Let's take a look at our right arrows. I don't think we need this Dakota Kai. And then let's take a look at our left arrows. Okay, if we can get the Liv Morgan or if we can get the Zelina Vega. Well, we don't actually need the Zelina Vega because this is SummerSlam 24. But the Pro Liv Morgan would be cool. And we've also got our Thea Hale even, over here. Very interesting. So you can't swap the image on that. That is ridiculous. But no, I think we're going to keep her with their American Badass look for this image here. Also, this Becky Lynch is only SummerSlam 24 as well. Left arrows, not particularly looking amazing if I'm honest. So let's go ahead and we will change you to a left arrow. In order to do that, I believe it is this one. And now if we look at our left arrows, that does look a little bit better. Although having a Pro Thea Hale would be very nice indeed. Or if we can get this Pro Liv Morgan, that would also help. In order to get this Pro Zelina Vega, we can actually do that easily enough because we've got a brand new quest. And for resetting the draft board 20 times, we get a Undertaker. For dusting the cards 100 times, it gets you 5 of the Tombstone tokens. For using your super move 10 times, it's going to give you a bonus chance of one of the new cards. But it's also going to contain one of the other following cards. This is the Hell's Henchman pack. and that is also repeatable. For winning a match with the Undertaker 75 times, it's going to give you this very cool Undertaker icon and also 10 tombstone tokens. And then for playing a game in zombies 50 times, it's going to give you the little zombie head. It's going to contain a bonus chance of one of these cards. And then it's going to contain 2 of the following cards there. And then it's called the Creature of the Night pack. But if you complete all of them, you're going to be guaranteed to get yourself a Zelina Vega, which will give you a pro, which will give you the pro animation for this Zelina Vega down here, which will be very, very nice. Now, I'm not planning on keeping all the Undertaker ones. You can see that we're already at 496 of the 500 card limit. So we do need to get rid of some of these cards, unfortunately. We're going to have to dust. And unfortunately, I think we're going to have to dust the Shinsuke Nakamura card. So you all got to see him. He didn't stick around for long. But unfortunately, he needs to go. Because we have more cards that require our space. The man is here says, no! Let me see here. Let me see what the chat has been saying. Caden Booker says, wish there was a new Shinsuke card that was in Forged Tier to use the SummerSlam 24 Undertaker Shinsuke Nakamura image on. Maz here says, that image of Shinsuke Nakamura is so nice. Caden Booker says, the Undertaker moves in the background of the card. Oh, did he? I didn't even see that. Even the man is here says, does he really? Caden Booker says, yeah, very slightly. Man is here says, that's pretty cool. When can you claim your rewards from PCC? Tech says, hey, Grandcat, hope the day has been treating you well. The man here says, Grandcat, big question. Will you be watching Raw tonight? Or, he says, too many. I don't know if I'll be watching Raw live. The reason I don't tend to watch Raw or SmackDown live is because I hate the adverts. Because the adverts really take me out of the show. I'll be sitting there watching it and I'll be enjoying it. Then adverts will come on and I will pull out my phone and I will start either playing WWE Supercard or Raid Shadow Legends or Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, and then by the time the adverts stop, I'll still be playing the mobile phone, and then I end up missing half the show because I'm playing my mobile phone games, and then I'll start paying attention halfway through, and then adverts will come back on again, and then I'm not going to pay attention to adverts, so I'll just bring out my phone. So it's actually much better for me to watch Raw or SmackDown once the show is finished, so that I can actually skip through the adverts and just go to the next segment. And also, sometimes there's matches that I'll skip that I just have no real interest in watching. Generally, these are matches that happen for no reason, that aren't going to go anywhere or do anything. Like, almost all of Michin's matches, with the exception of that one garbage match that she had with Chelsea Green that was fantastic. But other than that, I can't think of a memorable Michin match that I have wanted to watch in a while. Let me see here. Caden Bigger says, I need better right arrow females. Yes, they are very annoying to get hold of. The man here says, ooh, Liv Morgan. Caden Bigger says, Zelina is better than Becky, I think, when prod. The man here says, no, that's when you go on Discord. The man here says, if you're on Discord, I can let you know when the adverts have stopped. Tech says, I don't watch any of it live either, but it's because I spend time with a friend every night and watch movies or shows with her. Jason Heath says, I didn't know you could change arrows. Yes, you can. In order to do so, let me show you. There is special equipment that you can use. So these ones are the athletic tape left. These are octane tier. I almost said October tier. They are octane tier, but whereas the other ones are hidden. So in pixel tier, you get the down arrows. In Royal Rumble 23, we got the up arrows. And then right arrows didn't come along until SummerSlam 23 for some strange reason. So there we are. And you can get all of those. You can't pull them off draft boards. but they do come from a special pack. Oh, we've got the Superstar of the Week pack here. Let's go ahead and claim that. That gives us 3 more Tombstone tokens and a Royal Rumble 24 Braun Strowman. Now let's see, is it available down here? No, this is the supporters pack. It seems it's not available at the moment, but on occasion, equipment cards will show up here, and you've got a chance of getting the arrows from those. Let's take a quick look at this. So that's a 7% chance. That is not good enough. I'm not going to waste my credits on a 7% chance. Not at all, no siree. However, this is a guaranteed Elixir Bliss, but in order to get it, it will cost you 8,550 credits. So I 100% am not going to go for that. And do remember that a new tier is going to show up in the new tier is going to show up in 22 days and 19 hours. So that is how long you have to enjoy your current cards. Because once that new tier comes out, unfortunately all the cards that you have currently are not going to be quite as useful. Caden Booger says, I just got my rock card. Okay, well then I shall back out and I shall go back in. And we shall see if the rock card shows up now. I think this is it. There we are, the People's Champions results and the People's Champions champion. Let's go ahead and claim this one. There we go, it's 1,000 credits. It's not 1,000 super coins, it's 1,000 credits. My goodness, that's very different. And a rarity draft pick. And there we go, at rank 2,190 with personal points of 5,115. We have got ourselves the People's Champion The Rock, and that was 990 wins, I think. I'm going to screenshot that. Let's go ahead and claim our People's Champion. There he is. There is the final boss himself, The Rock. And he is, of course, a left arrow. We're going to lock that down, and we can get rid of those now. And you've got another one chance at this. So you have the numbers between 1 and 16 to go for. Jason Heath says, wow, thanks, I didn't know. I've only been playing since Season 9. But my cards are really good. I play Supercards around 12 hours a day when I'm not working. My goodness, that's quite a lot. Kane Bigger says, didn't show up my cards though. The man is here says, give me that please. And he says number 9. So let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And number 9 is down here. And number 9 gives us a Souls Core, an Enigma Souls Core, which is not exactly the best. But we did manage to get a very cool card beforehand that was a Fortified to Inferno Dirty Dominic Mysterio. So that is very, very cool indeed. And now let's train up our People's Champion. There he is. There is the final boss. Now, do we have a better image for him? I think we can come up with one. I've got a couple in mind. That one doesn't seem so bad. Could go for an old school version of The Rock before he shaved his hair off. I do kind of like this image that we've got here with the leather jacket on. Tex says, any new wrestlers that you would like to see debut in the new season? Well, all 5 members of Wyatt 6 would be pretty good. I'm not sure why those haven't been added into the game yet, actually. Although, I think people have cooled off a little bit on them, which is unfortunate. Because they did have initially a very, very good run, but unfortunately just with being off TV, I don't think it's doing them any favours whatsoever. I do always like that one. I think that's always pretty cool, where he's doing the if you smell. That one looks like Final Boss with the arm raised. The green light on the right side of that one doesn't make it look quite as nice. There's an old school version of The Rock. Rocky Maivia. The young blue chipper of the WWE. This is Rock peak Attitude Era. With the $5,000 shirt. I think that might be from when he fought Cena. When he had the beard, the goatee. I do quite like that image, but the fact that it's cut off there in the left-hand side is a little bit off-putting. So I think I'm more inclined to go for this one. I know that one is a little bit cut off there with the elbow, but it's not quite as egregious as that other one. The fact that you get to see the full hand, I think this is probably what we're going to go for. So let's go ahead and train. And, well, let's get rid of a card that we do not need. I'm going to get rid of those two, certainly. And Tamatonga as well. And there we go. At level 100, of course, he doesn't have any of his matches or any of his variables yet. But the People's Champion, The Rock, has, from weakest to strongest, 3,856 in toughness, 4,210 in speed, 4,674 in power, and 4,916 in charisma. And those stats sound like they're a little bit good, actually. Let's take a quick look at our males here and see whereabouts he comes in. So he has already just surpassed Dirty Dominic Mysterio. He's just a little bit weaker than our Fortified 2 JBL. But I think once we get those matches up, he is certainly going to surpass Jey Uso over here. And might come into the ballpark of our LA Knights and maybe even Damien Priests. But the Damien Priest does have that 6,000 power. So because these guys are Fortified 3s, I'm thinking they might just be a little bit higher. But he is also going to surpass Dirty Dominic Mysterio as well. So that is where The Rock is going to come in. I don't think he's going to be up here with the likes of the double heroic Bret the Hitman Hart. Or, of course, with Cody or Triple H or anything. The Trick Williams is up here because he has the momentum on him. You can see the momentum at the top left. And obviously he has the Bianca Belair spear equipped to him as well. But there we go. There is the People's Champion, The Rock. And while I'm training him up anyway, I may as well equip him with our brand new Undertaker casket. There we go. That can be used to train up the People's Champion. And that already jumped him up a little bit there. It moved him up past Apollo Crews and JBL just by equipping the casket with no matches on it so far. Just that additional 372 power. So there we are. Let me see here. Caden says, I'm using the SummerSlam Season 2 image. Tech said, I'd like to see Victoria. That'd be interesting. Victoria did sign a new Legends deal. Jason Heath says, I would like to see MCMG and Wyatt 6. Yes, the motorcycle machine guns. They should be getting added as well. Caden Booker says, he didn't have a forged image, did he? The man is here says, try the orange background Season 2 card, please. Okay, let's try that one then. That is what someone is asking for. So the orange card from Season 2, I think you mean the Legacy one. There's the Legend tier. I think that's the one that you were asking for there. Kate Booker says, SummerSlam 17 throwback image. I think it is. It looks solid. The man here says, if you get toughness equipment, you'll be sweet. I do indeed. He is currently equipped to Cody Rhodes. Kate Booker says, he doesn't even make my deck. Austin Palmer says, so will the cards we have / get now be completely useless when the new season comes? Or will they be helpful? Well, Austin, if you think about what was 3 tiers beforehand, so let's take a look at our catalogue. Yes, the current tier is Inferno. Before that, SummerSlam 24. Before that was Enigma. And before that was WrestleMania 40. So basically, the cards that you have just now will be as useful as WrestleMania 40 cards are currently. And let's just take a quick look at the difference between male WrestleMania 40 cards. So you can see that they are currently at 2,400, 2,600, 2,800, and then even single Inferno cards are significantly higher than that. And of course the pros and the fortifieds, they go up to almost double this. So that's what we can expect from the new season. So if our cards are currently sitting around the 4,000 to 5,000 mark, I think that when we get into the new tier, that 10,000 is not entirely out of the question for what we could see with the brand new cards from the next season. Tech says, I wish we had an image of The Rock with his guitar. Yeah, the Guitar Rock. That would be cool. Mouse here says no. It says it's like next to the pink and blue background. Okay, is that the wrong Rock image? Let me find The Rock again. Next to the pink and blue background. Do you mean this one? Is that the one you meant? Jason Heath says, had to use 2 Undertaker caskets I had on my F3 Trick Williams and F3 Bret Hart because I don't have any takers at all. The man is here says third row. Third row, okay, let me see. Do you mean this one? Is that the one you're looking for? Perhaps. The man here says, yeah, yes, that is the one that he was looking for. Okay, well, there you have it. There is the image that you want to see. It's very interesting that the fire is coming up the side of the Rock's arms. That is unusual. You can see it just over here and over here. It's a very interesting image. The man here says, it looks like crap. I'll just go back to the one that I was intending to use from the start there. I think that's a very cool image. Jason Heath says, I have 2 Bianca D&D cards pro'd, and each have her spear. but have 6 more cards, which is the best way to get their stats higher. But have 6 more cards, which is the best way to get their stats higher. I don't know what that means. But regardless, there we go. And that is that. I have interest, if we go into here and we just put the momentum on the People's Champion, what exactly does that look like? Well, he's managed to surpass the Fortified 3 Kane, but has yet to surpass the Tribal Chief himself, the Bloodline Roman Reigns. So that is where our People's Champion is currently. But once he gets 100 matches, I'm sure he is going to change up just a little bit more. Let's play a quick game of Ring Domination, shall we? Tech says I ended up with 4 F3 priests for no reason. Yeah, I was very, very aware of that and wanted to make sure I wanted to go for the exact cards that I wanted. You can see here there's a whole bunch of Cody Rhodes, LA Knights, and Damien Priests, and only a singular Bret the Hitman Hart. So it seems that everyone had a similar fun time when it came to the D&D event. That's the Dragons and Dropkicks, or Dungeons and Dropkicks. So obviously I'll play on Dungeons and Dragons. And unfortunately, with this one here, I don't have any up arrows or any left arrows, so that makes it now impossible to get a perfect game. So instead, I shall just be trying to finish this as quickly as possible. Unfortunately, I can't do anything about JBL over here. I was going to put Bret the Hitman Hart in here. Winning 5-4 is exactly the same as winning 6-3 or 7-2 or even 8-1. The only difference is if you manage to get a perfect game, it gives you additional draft picks instead. The man here says pick a number 1 to 13. I shall pick number 12. Number 12. Tech says, after the success of Street Fighter and D&D events, I want to see a TMNT crossover, that's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, since they have already done it with the physical figures before. That is correct. We have also seen a Shredder Roman Reigns, and we've seen some of the New Day, Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods, as 2 of the Turtles. I believe the other ones was Rey Mysterio and someone else. With the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes taking the part of Casey Jones. I can't remember who the 4th turtle was. I didn't go after them. Didn't think that they were that impressive, if I'm honest. Oh my goodness. Someone here trying to train up their card. Very rude of them. Look at that, they are costing the big old Grand Cat matches. That is very rude indeed. They shall need a good tailing off too. Using the team to train their cards. If you are going to do such a thing, you should at least make sure that it is at least a pro. At the very weakest. The pro that already has extremely high stats. Once again, going 5-4 is just the same as going up to 8-1. So the second that you realise that you can't get that perfect game, you may as well just go for just a regular win instead. Let's see, how close are we to getting our next summoning? 4 minutes away. So we will wait just long enough to do that. And we'll do that, then we'll watch an ad, and then we'll do it again. And then that will be the end of this little live stream. They're all down arrows. Every single one of them is down arrows. We've got 3 LA Knights, 2 Demon Priests, and 1 American Nightmare Cody Rhodes. And with that one thing there, we don't have any up arrows, we don't have any left arrows either. So it is now no longer possible for us to get a perfect game. So instead we're just going to throw these down here. And it looks like Cody Rhodes is going to have to do a match, because we don't have any out to not doing that. Tech says, I'm grateful I was able to catch the stream. I'm also very, very pleased to see you in here. I am pleased to see each of the members of the Grand Cat Grand Fleet have all shown up here in flocks today to watch this little stream, to watch the People's Champion card be completed from PCC. On occasion, what they do is they give away a... what's it called? A throwback card? That generally costs 1,000 credits or 1,000 super coins. It has a different image of the Rock. And I was really hoping that that image of the Rock would have a more up-to-date final boss image, preferably with the title. We are still en route to get a perfect game here. That would give us 5 draft picks as opposed to the usual... no, it would give us, 5 as opposed to the usual 4. And yes, there we go. With Bret the Hitman Hart beating up Dirty Dominic Mysterio. Tech says, great job. And there we go, we have finally found a shard. That is our first of many shards. Oh, we got 2 shards. That is very, very cool. We'll dust those. And now I shall show you a cool technique. That we have 41 draft picks here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use up a few of these here until we get down to just 10 picks. It doesn't matter if we get occasional ones like that are setbacks. Once we get ourselves down to just a mere 10 picks, or maybe even 15, then we can go back to playing Team Ring Domination, and it gives us a higher percentage chance of grabbing some of those new... some of those shards. Those new shards. As Grand Cat losing the ability to process his speaking ability. It's because I have a bit of a blocked nose. It's due to allergies. Okay, that will do for just now. And this is 52 seconds away. Oh my goodness, we are very, very close to it. In the meantime, let's edit this. So there's too many down arrows going on here, so I'm going to put the Rock in here. There we go, brand new card. And I'm also going to lower my female at the moment. The reason I'm lowering the female, and I'm also going to lower my managers and my equipment as well, is so that when we finish this Inferno card, that the rest of the team can lower their cards as well, and then we can go and take on the card underneath Inferno, and it also allows everyone in the team to get all the shards that they need to get, so that everyone can get all of the rewards and all the prizes. Let's do another one of these very quickly. The man is here says, give us a rarity draft pick. A rarity draft pick even. I feel that that will happen very, very quickly. Look at this. There's another card that someone is trying to train. I hope that someone on the Discord server is aware of these naughty, naughty people. That they are given a proper punishment, whoever these individuals are. The man here says, I'll get onto it. I think we can use our super move to win this match here, but this isn't even a pro Apollo Crews. Unfortunately, we were forced to use that Dan arrow there because we only had Dan arrows remaining. That gives us 8-1. And there we go, we got a pick doubler, which is very, very neat. We can dust off those cards. Oh my goodness, we are 6 points away from a rarity draft pick. It's very, very rude. But let's go back into here. Actually, first of all, let's go into the team. And let's see who it is. It was Rocky Austin. Is it Rocky Austin? Let me just check. I'm inclined to believe you. It is indeed Rocky Austin. Let's look at his cards. Oh, so this Bad Blood Roman Reigns is actually his best cards, and this Apollo Crews is also his best cards. Oh, so unfortunately, because those are his best cards, that is not a demotion. Although Rocky Austin, you really must get your best cards upgraded, particularly with the new season coming. It's very important to do so. So I guess Mans here says he should have 2 Romans. Yes, well, once he pros the Roman Reigns, it won't really make that much of a difference. It'll be the same. But let's use the draft pick, or draft board. We'll get rid of some of these other picks here. And that should also get us into the rarity draft pick. Okay, Grand Cat Grand Fleet. We have one last rare draft pick here before we finish up. There is 15 to go for. I want to see a number between 1 and 15. See what you want to go for. So this one here is 1, that's 2, 3, and then 4. And the next line is 5, 6, 7, 8. This one is then 9, 10, 11. And then this is 12, 13, 14, and 15. So, give me a number. The man is here. I think it might be up to you to do it. He says, I've already done it twice. Tech, perhaps if you are still around, you could give us a number. Or anyone else that is still listening into the live stream. Any of the Grand Cat Grand Fleet members out there want to give a number between 1 and 15? Just one at complete random will do. The True Hulkster says number 8. Number 8 is going to be this one over here. And we got an Enigma Naomi, which is a card that we can most certainly dust. We'll continue getting rid of a few of these. And there we go, that will do. And with only 12 selecting. The man's here says, remember the giveaway, by the way. Don't worry, the man is here. The giveaway has already been done. It was done once we got the People's Champion The Rock. And you can scroll up to see the 5 lucky members that got the free paid subscription service to the Grand Cat that accesses over more than 100 exclusive videos. Now our summoning spell is now ready, so I'm going to move big old Grand Cat down to here, and we are going to perform this. And then we're going to watch an ad to get a second one. This gets a little bit crazy towards the end. And you have to tap rapidly to try and get all of the ghosts. I'm literally using multiple fingers here to just tap away the screen. I think I missed one ghost that flew away there. And we are going to watch an ad. Great, we've got a Temu ad that's going to last for 30 seconds. Unless Temu wants to start paying me, I am going to give a recommendation to never buy anything off of Temu, because it just seems to be the new version of Wish. I would not trust it with a 10-foot barge pole. That is the advice of the big old Grand Cat. If Temu wants to get me to start shelling to them, I would consider it. But while I'm not paid by them, that's my ideals, that's my advice. If anyone has bought anything off of Temu and it's actually came through, do let me know. I'm very interested. Very interested to find out if it was nice, high quality. So I'm willing to bet it was probably garbage. It was probably crap. Probably made in a warehouse. I would be absolutely shocked if there was any official branding that came from Temu. And there we go. I think another one ghost might have flown away at the top there. Let's see what our deck looks like now. No, we have almost completed that one. We've almost completed... Oh! We actually managed to unlock the Flaming Kick. That's interesting. And we've also unlocked the full screen bomb as well. Oh, we've unlocked 2 of these things. So we got the one for getting all of the skulls. We still need just a few more pumpkins. We got all the ones for the ghosts. And we need just a few more of the ghost hands and the ghost feet. Let's try this out, shall we? Because I've never seen what these things actually do before. So let's go ahead and just play one of these. So does it just appear as a card then? It does say 43 out of 47. The man here says yes, it must. Though it looks like we're not having very much problems here. Zombies are still coming in at 280 on their power levels. That one's got 375, he's a little bit bigger. Oh, there it is. There's the full screen attack. So that's cool. So it just adds additional cards into your deck. And we managed to unlock this one for beating 250 zombies. It's going to give us more candy corn. My goodness, we've got even more candy corn. And if we beat 500 zombies, it's going to give us a Pros Lane of Vega. That's very cool. You've got more candy corn, rare draft picks, more candy corn, and then finally it's going to give us that Inferno Bianca Belair. Ah, I went too far. I thought I could maybe get it down to 10 cards, but no, I went too far with it. And we also got some challenge completions there, so let's go ahead and grab those. So we've got 5 more Tombstone tokens, and I believe that one is now complete. And for resetting the draft board, we've got a Crucible Undertaker. Crucible Undertaker that we do not need. I need to use the super move 6 more times to get the bonus chance of this. And then this one, when I'm actually using an Undertaker card, I think I'll maybe do with the limited edition Undertaker once I get him. And then play a game in Zombies. That should be easy enough. It's just literally playing the matches. So unfortunately it costs 50 credits to summon more ghosts once again. So we aren't going to be doing that. Instead, let's go ahead and dust this big old Undertaker, for we do not need him. And we are running a little low in space here, and I think we might get rid of some of these fusions. Now, can I start any more fusions is the question. We can. And there we go, that'll be ready in about 8 minutes. But there we go, folks. I think that is going to be it for this little video. I really hope that you've all enjoyed. And if you did enjoy it, please give me a like, share, and subscribe. And if you are subscribed, make sure you click that notification icon so that you can see when more of these glorious little videos go out. And we shall see you all in the next video. Goodbye, everybody.